Canada is a land of vast beauty, stretching from the Atlantic to the Pacific and up into the Arctic. It is the second largest country in the world, known for its endless forests, towering mountains, and shimmering lakes. Perce Rock. Perce Rock is one of Canada's most famous natural wonders, rising dramatically from the Gulf of St. Lawrence near the village of Perce in Quebec. This massive limestone formation stretches about 1,400 feet long and towers over 300 feet above the sea, making it an unforgettable sight. Its name comes from a giant arch carved through the rock by centuries of waves and wind. At sunrise or sunset, the rock glows in fiery shades of red and orange, leaving visitors stunned by its beauty. For many, just standing on the shore and gazing at this towering monolith feels like witnessing nature's power, frozen in stone. Beyond its striking appearance, Perce Rock holds a special place in history and legend. Early sailors once used it as a landmark, while local folklore speaks of ghosts haunting its cliffs. The nearby waters are alive with seabirds, including puffins and gannets, adding even more life to the scene. At low tide, visitors can walk close to its base, hearing the waves crash and echo against the stone walls. This mix of natural wonder, mystery, and wildlife makes Perce Rock more than just a landmark. It is an experience that captures both the imagination and the heart.
Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls is one of the most breathtaking natural wonders in the world, straddling the border between Canada and the United States. Made up of 3 waterfalls, the Horseshoe Falls, the American Falls, and the Bridal Veil Falls, it pours millions of gallons of water every minute with an incredible roar. The sheer power of the rushing water creates mist that rises high into the air, forming rainbows that dance above the falls on sunny days. For visitors, the first glimpse is unforgettable, as the sight combines beauty, strength, and motion all at once. What makes Niagara Falls even more fascinating is the way people experience it. From boat tours that take passengers right into the spray, to observation decks with panoramic views, the falls offer endless thrills. At night, colorful lights transform the water into a glowing spectacle. And in winter, icy formations add a magical touch. The falls also generate massive amounts of hydroelectric power, showing how nature and technology can work together. Whether admired for its romance, adventure, or sheer natural wonder, Niagara Falls is more than just a waterfall. It is a symbol of nature's unstoppable force.
Canadian icebergs are floating giants that drift along the country's eastern shores, especially near Newfoundland and Labrador. These massive blocks of ice break off from glaciers in Greenland and slowly make their way south along what's known as Iceberg Alley. Some are as tall as buildings and shine in shades of white, blue, and even green, depending on how light passes through the frozen layers. Seeing one up close feels surreal as the towering ice glows against the dark Atlantic waters, creating a scene that looks like a painting come to life. What makes Canadian icebergs so captivating is their mystery and variety. Each one has a unique shape, sculpted by wind, waves, and time, with arches, peaks, or flat surfaces that resemble floating castles. Locals and travelers often spot them from shore, while boat tours offer an even closer look at these frozen wonders. As they slowly melt, some release fresh water that has been trapped for thousands of years. Both beautiful and powerful, Canadian icebergs remind us of nature's strength and fragility, offering a fleeting glimpse of the Arctic carried into southern seas.
Canadian forests are vast,
wild, and endlessly diverse, covering almost half of the country's landmass. From the towering pines of British Columbia to the endless boreal stretches in the north, these forests are home to some of the richest ecosystems on Earth. Walking through them feels like stepping into another world. Sunlight filters through dense canopies, rivers wind through valleys, and wildlife thrives in every corner. Bears, moose, wolves, and countless bird species all find shelter here, making the forests a living heartbeat of Canada's natural beauty. What makes these forests even more remarkable is the role they play for people and the planet. They provide clean air, fresh water, and resources, while also acting as one of the largest carbon stores in the world. For Indigenous communities, forests are deeply tied to culture, tradition, and survival. Visitors often find peace in their quiet trails, whether hiking, camping, or simply listening to the wind move through the leaves. Canadian forests are not just landscapes to admire. They are vital, living treasures that remind us of the balance between people and nature. Canada's national parks are treasures that showcase the country's wild beauty. Stretching from rugged mountains to endless prairies and icy Arctic landscapes, each park tells its own story. Banff and Jasper dazzle with turquoise lakes and towering peaks, while Gros Morne reveals ancient geology that shaped the Earth itself. In the far north, parks like Ayuatuk and Quittenarpak feel untouched, offering views of glaciers, fjords, and polar bears in their natural home. Together, these protected spaces capture the incredible diversity of Canada's landscapes and wildlife. What makes Canada's national parks so special is the way they connect people to nature. Visitors can hike along winding trails, paddle through crystal-clear waters, or camp under skies lit by the northern lights. Wildlife thrives here. Grizzlies, moose, caribou, and eagles all roam free, reminding us of nature's strength and balance. These parks are not just places to visit, but places to protect, offering peace, adventure, and inspiration. For many, stepping into a Canadian national park feels like entering a living postcard where every view is unforgettable and every moment leaves you closer to the wild.
Carnarvon Lake. Carnarvon Lake is a hidden gem tucked deep in the Kanaskas region of Alberta, Canada. Known for its crystal-clear turquoise waters and dramatic mountain backdrop, the lake feels like a scene from a dream. To reach it, hikers must face a challenging trail that includes steep climbs, loose rocks, and even a chain-assisted scramble that makes the journey feel like a true adventure. The difficulty only adds to the reward, as every step brings breathtaking views of rugged peaks, alpine forests, and rushing streams. Many hikers describe the moment they first see the lake as unforgettable, with its calm surface reflecting the surrounding cliffs like a perfect mirror. What makes Carnarvon Lake even more special is its remote atmosphere. Unlike many popular mountain lakes, it remains less crowded due to the tough access, giving visitors a sense of peace and solitude. The vibrant blue waters are ideal for photography, picnics, or simply soaking in nature's beauty. Some adventurers even camp nearby to enjoy star-filled skies away from city lights. Carnarvon Lake isn't just a hike, it's a test of endurance, a step into wild landscapes, and a reward that feels almost secret, waiting only for those brave enough to reach it.